it was confirmed. Donald Trump does not pay taxes. Donald Trump is a user. Donald Trump is a taker. Well, you know what? Stephanie Ruhle said it much better. And this is one that you haven't yet seen, my friend Brige. So let's check it out. Actually, I think I need to cue her up and change her format. Listen to what Stephanie Ruhle had to say.
What kinds of things would have to be done to get a tax liability down to that level?
Okay, in short, Steve, the answer is no. That's the argument the president made in 2016. Listen, I'm a great business guy. I know how to optimize my taxes. You want me as your president because I'm now going to be closing those loopholes where the rich get hooked up, and I'm now going to be working for the American people. Here's the problem. There's no evidence of him doing that, and the argument that this is what all smart people do isn't true. Earlier today, I interviewed Steve Ballmer, former CEO of Microsoft, who said there's no scenario where year after year I'm paying zero in federal taxes. But here's an example. Ivanka Trump was a full-time employee of President Trump. Yet somehow he said he paid her $700,000+ in consulting fees for 3 different hotel projects. He then took that $700,000 and wrote it off as a business expense. That simply doesn't make sense. That's not optimizing your taxes, and we'll have to do further reporting on that. But the way that looks, at least at its surface, is fraud. So go beyond those blue states and what Jeff was talking about where, you know, it's Wall Street versus Scranton. This isn't how smart or good business people operate. This, at its surface, looks fraudulent. And I would just say one other thing. The whole idea that while in office he was going to close those loops, while in office, he expanded during those corporate tax cut business machinery expenses, meaning you could buy more equipment for your business, you'd invest it, you'd hire more people. Included in that is private planes, corporate jets. So when you look at the last couple of years and you see a spike in people buying private planes, guess why? You were able to write down the full value of that purchase. If that isn't working for the ultra elite, I don't know what is, and I can't imagine that will play well in those deep red counties who are saying they were forgotten who's working for them.
I just love that woman, Stephanie Ruhle. I just love that woman because she came out and said fraud. She came out and said what many won't say. This could not be anything other than fraud. So Stephanie Ruhle really starts to deconstruct exactly what was released on. Yes, we know he didn't pay taxes. Now let's prove that what he's doing, however, is fraudulent. He's a thief. He's a thug. That's our president. We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead. Number 1, subscribe to our channel. And number 2, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.